looks like I'm live from my end. I just need to make sure I'm actually live. Okay, how about audio? Hello, hello. The audio is super soft. I don't know how. This is already the loudest it can go. Why is the audio so soft? Like, okay, here we go. Hello, testing. Okay, it is 2:10. Okay, it should be louder now. Hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna be starting Kureha route. It's still a little soft. I wonder if I can make it. How do I do that, Evan? Make it 20. Might be too loud. Hello, testing. I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up because I need to see the audio if it's too loud. Okay, I think it's a good audio now. Okay, I finally learned how to make it louder. Okay, Kureha! Yay! How do I do this again? I feel like I haven't done it, so should we start? I guess I'm just going to skip until. Okay, are you intermission? I'm going to skip to where there's new stuff. And I'll have Haruka watching the stream. My assistant staring into your soul. 傘を探して泣いて泣いて泣き疲れても白い花がなぜか憎くて夢の中で今も翼 Okay, we are in the school mystery route. I'm just gonna skip till there's new options. I like things I haven't read before. Ooh, okay. We can do the new, like the other options. I don't know if this will like set me off in a bad direction. I'll be fine on my own, thank you. Though I was frightened deep down, it felt strange to ask him to come with me. Though my impression of him has changed, I'm still nervous around him. No, listen! The exit is just over there. I should be fine on my own. The only ghost I met so far was Kara. I hadn't considered the possibility of running into other ghosts too. Could it be that the 7 wonders of the school are all lurking here somewhere? Noticing my sudden concern, he gave me a reassuring smile. What a gentleman. Oh, does he mean he saw right through me? He His unexpected kindness helped me make up my mind. Yes, that'll be great. I bowed deeply. Maybe he's a friendly ghost after all. I feel bad for misunderstanding him. Okay, this should be the same. Meeting. This should be the same. I could just go from here. If I get a bad ending now, I get a bad ending. Don't pull away. Oh no! Hibiki, I'm not trying to go for you. I can't. Who knows what he'll do to me? I hate to admit it, but I was so terrified I couldn't move. Soon after, he was screaming, His long eyelashes cast a shadow over his eyes. See, like, I feel like they could have played into this side of Hibiki so much more. It would be so much funner if he was like this more often. He spoke as if mesmerized while gently stroking my hand. We need them to be more like freaks. No. Kureha! I tensed up and tried to pull back, but my arm was drawn in further. Yay! Kureha! He looks so sad. Karakara fixed a stern gaze towards the mirror. No. With that, the figure in the mirror vanished suddenly. He released my hand, then reached towards the mirror. His hand stopped atop the cool glass. Let's look strong this. Karakara muttered, looking somewhat embarrassed, then turned to face me again. Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for pulling me back. I'm ashamed to say this, but I was so scared I couldn't move. Right. I took a quick glance at the mirror. The boy in the mirror was frightening, but more than that, I thought I heard a strange voice for a moment. What was that? Still, I'm relieved my headache disappeared quickly, and I definitely don't want to feel that again. Kureha, you better play into the warm thing more than Hibiki, otherwise I'll be quite disappointed. Huh? Yeah. Social distancing. Okay, this is the same. Oh. After she left, I sat on the stairs, gazing at my hand. But there was a ghost with her. He was pretty intimidating. Him being near her might mean I never get to touch her again. Perhaps he really could see me. After all, she seemed to be interacting with that other ghost. Our eyes met, but I couldn't be sure since she didn't react to me. I stood up and peered out from the mirror. The school on the other side remained red, not that it had anything to do with me though. I avoided other ghosts, and the world inside the mirror was my refuge. A world created just for me. If only she'd come back to the mirror. If she touched it just once more. I gazed at my open hand, then clenched it shut. See? This side of Hibiki is what makes him fun. Give me more of this Hibiki and I'll be happy. I muttered to myself. I was left with an overwhelming overwhelming sense of foreboding. I couldn't shake off this longing for warmth of the living. Yeah, sorry Hibiki, but I'm going for Kureha this time. I'm afraid on your run. I'm going to save because I'm not sure what is happening. Perfume. Oh, what happened? Stop! I shouted, and the nurse's office door burst open as Kureha rushed in. Kureha! Oh no! The insanity route is us like kind of blaming Yui? Is that what's happening? He took a hold of my arm and positioned me behind him to protect me. I don't like this. Go back, go back. I'm sorry, Yui. I didn't mean it. You look so offended. Her explanation was correct, leaving me unable to argue with her. Could this just be some kind of misunderstanding? Reflecting on it, I realized my fears stemmed from the rumors I've heard about her. Besides, I'm not even sure she really is the girl in the nurse's office. Perhaps I let my fear get the better of me. Sorry, everything here seems to be like the rumors I heard about the girl in the nurse's office. Peeking from behind Kureha, I saw her glaring at me ominously. No, I'm sorry. No, Yui. Man, I feel my heart breaking. Kureha stepped aside, forcing me to look at her directly. I bowed deeply and apologized again. I'm sorry. Looking up, I found her smiling kindly back at me. I've got to try to remain calm, otherwise I'll be overwhelmed with all of this stuff. Okay. Nah. We're not doing this. So, sound like when you skip the thing, then I don't know the context of the conversation. Like, what are the options? Like, what are we talking about? I guess I'll go for Karakara. Perhaps I had encountered a ghost I thought was Karakara a few days before, but that could have been just my imagination. I couldn't hear his voice or see him, not like I've become able to anyways. And right after Sayaka told me the Karakara story, it might have been my imagination driven by fear. I should reconsider this. Okay, so this is like the go back, you did the wrong option. I feel like this is also like go back. The grasp of the mirror ghost nearly dragged me into his mirror. Is something wrong?
ああ、いえ、引きずり込まれそうになったのは聖者にしかない魅力に惹かれたからでしょう。気をつけなければ取りつかれます。私は地獄の大看守ですから、聖者に魅了されないよう訓練を受けていますが。
Then Seiya glanced at the others.
私は訓練を受けていないから気をつけなければね。
そうだな。もし俺に対して異常を察知したら遠慮なく引っ叩いてくれ。
If you say so. What? I can't just do that.
名音ね。衝撃で目が覚めるかもしれないわ。私に対しても気を使わずに手刀でも何でもかましてちょうだい。
Yui is so on board with us slapping Kureha. Her earnestness left me unsure of what to say. I don't know how to do a karate chop. It was the only response I could master. Oh, right. There was one more thing. I saw something on the top. This should be it. Kureha. I promise to do my best. I'll do my best. I'll make sure everyone gets back home safe and sound.
そうだな。俺も精一杯お前に尽くそう。
Thank you. Filled with motivation, Kureha seemed to sigh of relief.
安心した。実はお前を怖がらせるのではと不安に思っていた部分もあってな。
Kureha, everything you told me was important for me to know. There's no reason for me to be afraid. That had been the case this whole time. Given how kind he has been towards me, I felt no reason to be afraid around him. I must have really hurt his feeling when I looked scared at him at first. Looking back on it, I realized how rude I was. Please allow me to apologize. If only I had the chance to do things over again.
出会いからか。俺はやり直したくないんだがな。
Really?
幽霊となってからあの時ほど嬉しい言葉を送られたことはない。今も俺の心を温めているんだぞ。
Huh? What do you mean? Kureha chuckled as he spoke.
友人からカラカラさんの噂話を聞かされた時言っていたじゃないか。
Stalker! I don't know. I just feel bad for him. I mean, ever since he died, he's been wandering, searching for his memories. It's pretty sad. You heard all of that? I had thought back on the event when I first entered this world and was surprised to learn Kureha and I actually met.
寄り添うようなあの言葉に俺は胸を打たれてな。それでずっとお前に伝えたかったんだ。ありがとう。
His words of gratitude were so unexpected. Could it be? In the hallway at dusk, it wasn't just my imagination. I sensed the presence of Karakara, or Kureha. His desire to thank me let me sense his presence there with me. Looking back, I felt nothing short of a miracle. It felt like nothing short of a miracle, and was so romantic that he tried to reach out to me like that. I'm so happy you told me. I promise to always remember it. I spoke with a smile, and Kureha smiled back at me.
少し長話してしまったな。さて、一人目の会に会いに行くか。
Right. I told him we could first visit the boy in the mirror, and the two of us walked side by side and headed down the hallway. We get Kureha perspective. I think this is new. Yeah, it's new. As I walked with her down the central hallway, I was filled with election. Not only was I able to thank her, she responded with a warm smile. There's nothing better than that smile. From the moment I saw her, she continued to warm my frozen heart. Was my attraction only because she was a member of the living? No, that didn't seem to be the only reason. I'd encountered many living things before, but none flew me the way she did. I had no doubt these feelings for her were genuine. I just couldn't find the right words. By the way, Kureha, you mentioned disliking scary stories, right? Are you sure you're okay meeting with the Seven Wonders?
ああ、そのことか。引きずり鏡のものなら平気だ。
Right. You seem to be okay back when you first encountered him too. I'm glad you're alright with it. It seems she was genuinely concerned for me. Her kindness warmed my heart yet again. Yet, I knew it was wrong for me to only receive kindness from her. I need to provide her with comfort too. No matter what, I'll be her light of hope, guiding her through the darkest. I will send her back to the mortal realm. The birds are screaming. Come on, Hibiki. Oh. Should I move closer to the mirror? If I do, I have to get on Hibiki's. Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe just a little more. I stepped forward while looking at Kureha. Though I could feel hesitation in his gaze, he didn't speak out to stop me. I turned back to the mirror and... the shadow figure suddenly stood up right before me. His wild, crazed expression left me speechless, overcome with shock. He reached through and grabbed my arm. It was so fast I had no time to react. See? This is good, Hibiki. Just as I felt myself being pulled in,
それはこちらのセリフだ。
Kureha leaped from his hiding place and tightly lashed onto the boy's arm. His hold weakened as I quickly retreated away from the mirror. That was terrifying. My heart raced uncontrollably as I struggled to calm down. He only touched... Shut up. I already done Hibiki's run. He only touched me through my clothes, but the fear left me shaken and numb.
深呼吸をした方がいい。今は心を落ち着けることに集中するんだ。
Okay. Kureha's calm voice guided me, and I closed my eyes and breathed in deeply. I should not have gotten closer. That was a lapse of judgment on my part. Reflecting on my mistakes, I slowly regained my composure. I took several deep breaths, regardless of the sudden attack left an emotional scar on my mind. I think I'm okay now. Yay! Oh. I'm sorry, but I think I'm... Upon opening my eyes, I found the boy in the mirror on our side, catching me off guard.
引っ張り出しておいた方が鏡の中へ引きずられる心配が少ない。お前を直接守れるしな。
Right, that makes sense. Kureha had a firm grip on the boy's arm. This seems to be a lot safer. The boy looked back at us, terrified. It was a stark contrast from his earlier demeanor. Our eyes met. Then he quickly averted his gaze to the floor.
ごめんなさい。欲望のまま動いてしまって。あなたを怖がらせてしまいました。
Is this the same person? He seems so different than before.
ダメなんです。最初あなたの体温を感じてから自制心が失われていくようで。
What are you talking about?
僕にも初めてのことなのでよくわからないんですけど、あなたの手に触れた一時的にですね、心にある寂しさが薄れたんです。怖がらせると分かっているのはあなたの欲しくてたまらなくて。
Ew. His shifting expression left me unnerved, sending chills down my spine.
聖者の魅力に魅せられた。さっき隠れていたのはいろいろ葛藤していたからなんです。前回のことを謝りたいって思うわ。鏡に近づいたら今度こそこっち側に引っ張れるっていう欲望を。
The dog is here. The dog is on screen. And it seems his desire ultimately got the better of him.
心にある寂しさが薄れるその体温は僕にとって毒のようなものなのかもです。
Hearing this, I found it hard to hold any resentment towards him. The lure of the living. I was beginning to understand what that means now. Now I understand your attraction to the living is out of your control, so it's alright now.
ありがとうございます。一つ覚えておくといい。お前のみならず幽霊が彼女に触れれば彼女がとても苦しむということ。頭痛と精神的な苦痛を味わわせてしまうらしくてな。お前も彼女を傷つけたくはないだろう。
Okay, this is Kureha spoke casually and yet he'll be fine. Yeah, sorry, Hibiki. I'm. I think he'll be alright. He promised never to touch me again.
はい。あの言葉を守ります。怖がらせるのはもう嫌だから。
They both look so sad. Hey, wake up. I could tell he was still concerned. I wanted to say more, but couldn't find the right words. So I stayed quiet.
思ったんですけど、あなたはクレハさんは大丈夫なんですか？ああ、聖者の魅力に惹かれた覚えはない。俺は出会ってからこれまでずっと彼女自身に惹かれている。
Huh?
人としてという意味だ。深読みしなくていい。
Sure. That room. Bye, Hibiki. I peeked into the facility room and saw Kureha gazing out the window. Kureha.
ああ、お前か。もう休憩はいいのか？
Yes, I slept for a bit and feel quite refreshed.
そうか。あれからそれほど経っていないし、もう少し眠っておいた方がいいんじゃないか。
More than that, I feel like I need to change my mood. Mind spending some time with me?
それは何を置いても優先しなければいけないが。
He smiled, making me feel at ease. It's so soothing to be with Kureha. Thank you. Let's have a little chat then.
それはいいが、俺は面白みのない人間だから、話題はお前に任せてもいいか？
Please don't say that. There's plenty about you that's interesting. Like for example, Ford. Have I read this? Yeah, I have. I thought this was like the hangout time. Oh, okay, I'm forced to go to Hibiki. Forced. Right now of all time. I wanna say it's glad. It's not gonna say. It's all the back. That's terrible of you. That was terrible of you. Don't tease me at times like this.
すまない笑ってくれると思ったんだが怒らせてしまったか俺には人を楽しませるセンスがなくていけないな
Oh, Kureha. Were you really trying to make me less scared?
ああ手の震えを止めてやりたくてな握ってやれればよかったんだがそれはできないだろう
Aww, he's such a sweetie. Happy as I was, he was trying to make me feel better. It was a terrible joke. I feel a bitter smile creep up on my face. In the end, my hand had stopped shaking. Well, mission accomplished. My hand stopped shaking, and it's all thanks to you. I showed my steady hand to Kureha. He smiled, relieved.
それなら結果的に良かったか
Indeed. Thank you.
でもお前が無事でよかったこっちも肝が冷えたんだぞ今回は早く気づけたからよかったが今度から学校中に響くほどの悲鳴を上げてくれ
So does that mean you'll come to rescue me?
それしかないだろお前に何かあってはいけないからな
I think it's okay if I do, you said. It should be fine. I mean, as long as I don't get too much EBT points, then it'll be okay, I think. Wait, what? This is new? Along the path of the library, I told Kureha about the wish-granting book I heard. As we walked, I finished the tale. That's basically the gist of rumor. It's not exactly a ghost, so it's not too scary.
命が芽生えることのない物体からなる噂話だったか
Kureha looked rather upset. His voice seemed shaky too. Oh, that's right. Kureha mentioned he doesn't like scary stories much. He seems fine when we met Hibiki, so I had largely forgotten about his fears. Not only am I constantly relying on him, I also forget about this.
よしそれでは何から始める張り切って手伝うぞ
I didn't know if Kureha was forcing himself to be cheerful, but he was definitely acting strange. And yet, with the sheer amount of books here, I knew I needed all the help I could find. The blood red book. I thought I played this before. Oh. If I refuse his help, he might feel even worse. Yeah, I should be the one to protect Kureha from his fears right now. Fortunately, this scary story wasn't all that scary to me, leaving me feeling calm and composed. So we're looking for a book with blood red cover. I'll go look at this shelf here. So can you check that shelf, Kureha?
よーし頑張るぞ
He's definitely acting weird. We moved towards the bookshelf and started looking through them. That's weird. Did I not read that part before? I could have sworn it was the same. I can skip it. Book on the right. This book looks like it could be it. I flipped through the pages, but it couldn't see anything that looked like it could grant wishes. I closed the book and put it back. Okay, I think it's this one. I forgot what to do here. Oops. What am I doing? I forgot. Am I supposed to put like something else there? Bye, Hibiki. I headed to the entrance and saw Kureha. Maybe I should go talk to him. Kureha? Upon seeing me, Kureha eyes widened.
なぜお前がここにいる
Well, about that. I told him about my conversation with Yui. So please, don't be upset with Yui about this.
安心しろユイは責めはしないしお前についても何も言う気はない
You're okay with it?
お前の意思を俺も尊重したいからなくれぐれも気を配って行動するんだぞ
Thank you. I'm so relieved he understands.
なあ俺でよければお前の気分転換に付き合わせてくれないか
That'll be great. Are you sure?
いいも何もそうしたいんだお前といると心が安らぐ
I feel the same way about him. In that case, let's chat. Now, what should we talk about? Right? I don't remember if did I not do a hangout with him? Hobbies. Could have had. Oh, I should have saved. Oops. Oh, is this the one about talking about Koyu?
最近は友人と共に映画を楽しむことだな
Koya! You can leave the school?
ここに縛り付けられているわけじゃない心が惹かれる場所ではあるがな
I wonder if he's different from the other goats.
ここを拠点としているが時々外出するんだぞ海の方まで行くこともある
Oh? Then would you say going for walks is one of your hobbies too?
趣味というほど熱心でもないが気分転換といったところか気分転換は重要でな心が病まないよういろいろと娯楽を見つけては挑戦している心が病めば悪霊化してしまいかねないからな日々楽しみを発見するようにしている
Oh, that actually sounds kind of tough. Seeing as we're all cooped up in here now, I wish there's something I could do to help.
それならもうできているぞ
Yes, you do not disturb. My phone keeps buzzing. Oh, really?
なお前と会話していると心が安らぐだからまた話しかけてくれ
That makes me genuinely happy. I enjoy talking with you too, Kureha. In that case, I'll be sure to stop by again soon.
楽しみに待っているぞ来ないなら俺から会いに行くからな
Yes, please. Sounds like a plan.
そうかそんなに喜んでくれるのならこの後すぐに会いに行くか
Well, I mean, we're already together right now. Kureha can sure be an airhead sometimes. But I guess that's part of his charm. Aww. Man, I'm gonna bring Dini in. He's yelling. I'm gonna... Dini. Dini, come on. Dini. Be required. 一直叫，一直叫，再才不理你，哼。Oh, this is new. I bid farewell to Kureha and realized something on my way back to the nurse's office. Right, I was headed to my classroom. I changed the direction and ascended the central staircase. I wonder if Hibiki is around. I peeked into the mirror. I saw him sitting alone by himself on the stairs. Hibiki. He ran up. It's so cute. Noticing me, his entire face seems to light up, and he came out of his mirror to meet me.
僕の出番でしょうか。情報屋として頑張ります。
Oh, no, it's not that. I just happened to pass like this and I wanted to say hi. Hibiki tilted his head in confusion.
これから七不思議の会に会いに行くんですが。
Is this not the same? That was weird. I guess the first part is like spitting up with. Oh, this will make him like me. So I'm gonna say I don't get too much Hibiki points. I just want to see what it says. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry, Hibiki. I'll leave the choices up to you. Hibiki stared down at the floor, deep in thought. Then, after a brief pause, he looked up at me, a confident smile on his face.
心を強く持っていれば、幽霊と接触しても平気です。
So I guess it's okay for him to go out. You not see this? His confidence seems to flatter slightly. If we see a ghost, let's run. Better to be safe than sorry, right?
そうですね。あなたに危害を加えてきたら、逃げずに戦います。
His determined look made him seem a bit more dependable. Perhaps he does have a brave side.
それじゃあ、行きましょう。
Okay.
僕のそばから離れないでくださいね。
早上不是已经陪你了，给你吃面包了。Maybe it's a good god. If what you say is true, then this god must indeed be a good god. I sure hope that's the case, anyways. As I mumbled, he leaned over to me.
そうだと思いましょう。その方が素敵だから。
Wonderful.
こんな目に遭ってるあなたからしたら迷惑だと思いますけど、羨ましいなって。未来をいいものへ変えようと力になってくれている。僕にもそんな存在がいたらな。
I thought I understood what he was getting at, but it saddened me. To give me time to think. I remembered my phone conversation with my mom and felt pain. I'll use this time to think about my path forward after I get back. I could also use this time to figure out how to patch things up with my mom. If this was indeed an opportunity from a god, I shouldn't waste it.
ちょっと見てください。
It really isn't your fault, Susie. More than anything, I wanted him to stop blaming himself. It's not your fault, Hibiki. It really isn't. Despite my saying that, despite my saying that, me? Is there a typo? despite okay, that seems like a genuine like typo error, I think. Despite me saying that, he still wore a gloomy expression on his face. I don't know what else to say to him. Please don't put all the blame on yourself. It makes me sad too.
ごめんなさい。あなたを悲しませるなんて。
With that, Hibiki tried to
切り
smile.
替えも大切ですよね。
I feel relieved to see his smile, and yet something still felt off. I wonder if he really changed his mindset. I tried to smile too. Yes, I'll be sure to think this too. Actually, you know what? I think I'll try to become stronger too. I mean, I'll try to get better at being able to face stress like that.
あなたは十分強いですよ。というか、強くなったと思います。
Yeah, you say that, but I literally just tripped over myself.
ほら、思い出してください。最初、僕と会った時のことを。
明明清完盒子呢，一定盒子。That's right. Yay! I do think I could hide things from Kureha. And besides, I really don't want to lie to him. He was already so honest with me, and I wanted to respond in kind. Carefully choosing my words, I replied and spoke. To be honest,
俺を思ってのことなんだろう。
how did you guess?
表情でわかる。お前はすぐ顔に出るからな。
Eh,
まあ顔に出ていなくてもわかる。お前は優しくて思いやりにあふれているからな。
that's...
心配してくれて嬉しく思うぞ。そういう気遣いに触れると心が温まる思いだ。
Oh, stop it. Will you let me finish explaining, please?
すまない。お前のこととなると夢中になってしまうんだ。
Infatuated? His words took me by surprise, leaving me feeling rather taken aback. You aren't upset?
どうしてそうなる？俺のことを思い考えてくれたんだ。嬉しい以外の感情はないじゃないか。
The way he says it makes it sound so obvious. I was embarrassed by just listening to him, but his words filled me with joy. Well, I'm off to see Hibiki now. I'll head straight back to the nurse office after.
あ、そうしてくれ。お前が気になって仕方ないからな。無事な姿を見せてくれよ。
Right. Kureha accompanied me to the stairs, and we parted. I realized how warm my face was with blush. After she left, I headed back to the nurse's office. With Yui gone, I took a moment to relax.
俺を思ってのことだとはいえ、別番は辛いな。
The drawing boy rumor apparently took place in one of the classrooms. I thought about joining them after a short break, but I wasn't sure which classroom the rumor was based, so I had to investigate. I wish I wasn't so cowardly. I tried many times to change, but I never seemed to be able to make any progress. I seriously hope that this is the last time I lose out to Hibiki, but that's really all up to her. All I could do is hope.
別れの時まであとどれくらいか。
My mind went blank as I pondered the words. How was I worrying about being separated with her instead of focusing on returning to the mortal realm? I sighed again, gazing into the ceiling. I cherished this fleeting miracle and found myself hoping it wouldn't end. Oh no. Beep. Beep. Hibiki was already outside of the mirror. I'll just do this. I'll never forget you too. Yay! I promise, I'll never forget you. I'll always remember everyone I've met here and everything that's happened.
それは嬉しいな。お前の記憶に残ると思えば、今ある心の温かさも残る気がする。
I feel the same.
まあ、時々でいいから、俺の名を呼んでくれないか。お前に呼ばれると、優しい気持ちになるんだ。
Damn, flirting right in front of Hibiki? Just calling his name. But even so, it feels special somehow. I'll definitely call your name.
ありがとう。楽しみにしているぞ。
It's so sad I'll be the only one who won't be able to see them anymore. If only I could have some way to remember them. Oh, maybe with everyone I know, but
なあ、一度保健室に戻らないか。休んだ方がいいだろう。
Hibiki. I'll just quickly read through all of this thing. Speaking of which, do you have any friends?
ああ、いるぞ。
Oh,
一緒に映画を見に行ったりする仲だ。
what friend is this?
どんな人と言われると。ああ、そうだ。その友人にも噂があってな。都市伝説と名を馳せている。
Happiness?
幸せのハリーさんだったか。
Happy Harry?
ああ、確かそんな感じだった気がする。幸せのハリーさんだ。
I've never heard of that one. I'll look into it when I return to the mortal realm. It sounds like something from a fictional magical academy. But if happiness was in the name of his legend, does it mean he's not scary?
多分そうだったと思うが、幸福を呼び寄せるだったか。
Oh, then he's like a guardian spirit? Since his name is Harry, does that mean he's from outside of Japan?
いや、日本人だ。ハリーさんという名の由来は知らん。
Now I'm interested. I'll definitely look into it when I get back.
あ、興味か。まあ、興味程度ならいいか。
I'm sorry, but my heart is already taken by Koyo. You can't say that. Huh? I'm sorry, Kureha, but Koyo. Koyo, I miss Koyo so much. I'm using you to get crumbs of Koyo content. Doing Koyo's route as one of my first one is a bad idea because I'm too greedy. I was hesitated to ask, but Kureha, can I ask why you seem to be so afraid of ghost stories and horror in general? No. Kureha's face became even paler than before. Oh, I'm sorry. Forget I asked.
いや、大丈夫だ。お前が怖い話をしなければな。
His face, his expressions is like a VTuber. I won't, but I was just curious why you're so afraid for stuff like that.
全般がダメなわけじゃないんだ。ゾンビやら人型の幽霊やらそういうのは平気だからな。だが、物が宙を浮いたり、電気がこうパッと消えたりついたり、そういうのをなんて言ったか。
You mean my, like, poltergeist? What? I don't know what that is.
そうそれだそれが苦手なんだ怖いだろ生命のないものが動くのは
Zombie and ghosts I don't really like though. Well, if I have to go to meet with the Seven Wonders, I'll be sure to go alone for now on.
いやそうはいかない俺はお前を守ると決めたんだ
Well, I really appreciate that.
絶対に一人で行くなよいいな行ったら許さないからな
Sure, I understand. I decided to keep quiet about how I noticed his hands were shaking. Aww, baby! Protect him at all costs. Lights. Kureha, is there anything you like? You know, something that gets you really excited?
芝居だな芝居見物もだが自分でもやってみたいと思った時期があった
Oh, that makes so much more sense. There's like a Q&A thing Langvid posted on Twitter, and one of the questions was like, would you want to live like in the countryside or the city? And then Kureha said something like about a play, and I was like, you want to watch a play? And now it makes sense. Oh, theater, huh? Kureha, the actor. Let's say you appear in a movie. What kind of role would you like to play?
この間見た映画で秘密の組織のヒットマンが主人公のものがあってなああいうのを演じてみたい
A hitman of a secret organization? Who is this? I'm guessing there's like a imagination roleplay. How did they manage to chase me this far? You! How did you find
お前に
me?
恨みはないが組織の命令でな悪いが消えてもらう
Wait. That outfit will make him stand out way too much. Besides, the time period is all off.
来世があるのなら役者をやってみたいものだ
Reincarnated, huh? In that case, I hope we can meet up. But then he will be like age 1 and you'll be like 18.
そうだなお前のいる人生を歩んでみたいものだ
No, I was actually thinking about like, wow, if they cross over, they could like reincarnate, but then it'll be weird with the age gap. Oh, poor. A life with Kureha. Yeah, does that sound interesting? School. We get to know how old he is. Kureha, do you have a favorite place in the school?
お前のいる教室だ
Hey, whoa. Hold on a second. He answered immediately. Were you watching me all along?
ずっとではないがたまに見に行ったりしているお前のいろんな表情が見えて面白いぞ
Please amuse me for your entertainment.
ああいやすまない悪い意味で言ったんじゃないんだお前を見ていると楽しいというかお前を感じていたいと言えばいいか心地よい気分になるんだ
That's still pretty
だ
embarrassing.
からうつしおに戻った時も見守らせてもらうぞ
Hey, cool off. that makes me kind of nervous, but I guess I understand. If I brought Kureha peace of mind, I guess I didn't really mind.
しかし今2年生だからあと1年と少しで卒業か。お前の卒業式では泣いてしまうかもな。
Actually, I'd be happy if you came to my graduation. I hope you bring a handkerchief. Graduation. It feels like so long ago. A graduation ceremony with Kureha. I assumed he was joking. He was joking about crying, but I'd be happy if he came. Pee-pee. How fun. Okay, I want to check. What is this status thing? Oh, wait. Ah! Okay. Ah, wait, it shows you like who you're like leaning towards in the route. That makes a lot of sense. But I'm doing this. I like the surprise to know which route I'm getting onto, you know? Plus, I guess I did turn on like the hints and stuff. Wow. Oh, whoops. I don't want to harass her, but I can't give up now. I decided to knock on the door. Hanako, can you hear me? It seems like she can. You can hear me, right? No response again. Okay, when I said knock again, I didn't mean like keep knocking. I only meant like knock once. I knocked on the door again. Hannah. Mid-sentence, I suddenly pulled back. You leaped in front of me. Why? You were staring at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and... Eek! There I saw Hanako, pitching atop the toilet door, peering down at us. No, I won't. I'm sorry. I promise I won't hurt you. Hanako paused, continuing to stare at us. Then she slowly retreated back into the stall. That was so scary. I thought I was going to die. For Hanako, perhaps this stall symbolized the room that she was confined at, the Tsukigami mansion. Maybe this stall was her only safe space, and yet I kept pounding at the door. No, let's stay for a bit longer. I want to try talking to her again without knocking this time. I took a few deep breaths and focused on the stall again. I carefully chose my words to avoid upsetting Hanako. Damn. I mean, I didn't push the drawing kid, so I hope I'm fine. I think you liked this one, right? Or what? I'm interested to see what that is. Maybe this will also push the fetch now. Nope, it won't. Thanks to you, I think I can gather my thoughts a bit better. Yes, I'll try to find my own path. Thank you very much. That's all. Kureha smiled and stood up from the bed. After he closed the curtains, I began to reflect on everything. It helped me shift my way of thinking on this thing, something which I absolutely needed. Okay, time to push up his affection levels. I think it's fine if I don't do it, but I'm gonna do it too. Beanie. I'm pretty sure I finished off. Oh. I peeked into the facility room from the hallway and saw Kureha. Quickly, I went in and opened the door. Kureha, there you are.
俺を探していたのか。
Yes, I wanted to chat with you.
お前はいつも俺を喜ばせるんだな。
If it makes you happy, I'll come find you more often, Kureha. Kureha looked surprised. Then he averted his eyes. If that bothered you, I'm sorry.
困ってなどいないが。いや、困ったのはそうだ。
Which is it? Should I leave or...
行くな。
Well, okay then. Kureha seems to smile in relief. Anyways, what's with him? Yeah, let's talk about all this already. After saying goodbye to Kureha, I stepped into the hallway leading to the nurse's office. Passing by the central stairway, I thoughts of Hibiki filled my mind. I'm trying to go for Kureha's fight. Why does Hibiki keeps getting me? I wonder if he's there. I continue climbing the stairs, thinking about him. That was often where I found him, after all. Hibiki, are you there? Guess not. I reached out to the mirror but hesitated. I wonder if I can actually go inside. Kureha tried chasing Hibiki into the mirror, but when he did, his hand got stuck in the mirror's surface. Curiosity gripped me just as I reached out.
来てくれたんですね。
Hibiki suddenly emerged from the mirror, causing me to jump back. I just got here. He scared me.
今こっちに手を伸ばしていたように見えたんですけど、もしかして鏡の中に来てみたいとか。
Well, last time Kureha tried to reach inside the mirror, his hand got stuck on the surface, so I was just wondering how it works after all, that's all.
そっか。あなたならこちらに来るのを許可するのに。
As he spoke, he stepped out of the mirror. Permission? What do you mean?
この鏡は僕だけの世界なんです。
Well, someday maybe. If I find the opportunity, I'll pay a visit. I'll look forward to it.
機会がなかったら。
He looks so offended. I had a feeling he'd say that.
あ、ごめんなさい。困らせるつもりはなくて。
I said something I couldn't really promise and give you false hopes. Sorry. But if that opportunity does come, I'll definitely try and enter the mirror.
それでも嬉しいです。期待しちゃうな。それにしても、出会った頃はこんな時が来るとは思わなかったな。あなたを怖がらせちゃって。あの時を思い出すと、今も後悔するんです。
And so I went looking for him. Who's the him? No. Oh, okay. I think I'm on Kureha's route now. I think. I'm gonna check the stats. So I came to ask for your help, Kureha. Oh, is this about the canteen girl?
ああ、もちろん引き受ける。7つ目だから、お前と共に行動するのもこれが最後になるんだ。
Yes, after this, we should be able to return to the mortal realm. This also means this would likely be the last time we'd had a chance to see each other. I knew the time we had to say goodbye was coming soon, but it feels so bittersweet.
うつしおに戻る時まで、そばでお前を守る。
Thank you, Kureha.
だが少し緊張するな。噂では、この 男性と会っただろう。果たして俺は選ばれるのか。
From where I stood, Kureha was undoubtedly very attractive. He indeed is. You should have more confidence. I think you're very handsome.
そうか。
Absolutely. He's blushing. Kureha fell silent. I worried something was wrong before noticing his face grew bright red. Is Kureha blushing? That's rare. No, girl, he has been blushing. But you're just like, oh, it's just the red of this world. Though I guess any boy would blush being called attractive. Kureha cleared his throat and then spoke.
ここでこうしていても仕方ないな。食堂へ向かおう。
Yes, let's go. The cafeteria was completely deserted. I wonder where she'll appear.
噂通り男を対象にしているのなら、お前がそばにいると出てこないかもしれないな。
Then, just as he finished speaking,
少しいい？
suddenly a girl in the same school uniform as me appeared behind Kureha.
私ね、前からあなたのことが気になっていたの。それでね、一生懸命これを作ったんだ。
She then offered him a lunchbox. There's no mistake about it. That's got to be her. Strangely, she seems not to see me, despite me standing right there. That made the whole thing feel so much unnatural and frightening.
お前に話がある。
He grabbed her by the arm forcefully as he spoke. Dropping the lunchbox, her face flashed with fear as she began to panic.
やだ、何をするの？もしかして私を疑ってるの？
何を言って。
毒なんて入れてない。殺そうなんて思ってなかったんだから。どうして私を疑うの？
I mean, can they not do an autopsy test and be like, oh, it's not poison, you know? But please, calm down.
疑ってるのね。みんなして私を。
Using her free hand, she began staring wildly at me. Kureha is angry. Kureha managed to block her, however, preventing her from touching me.
今は話を聞ける様子じゃない。逃げろ。
I couldn't run after coming this far. I ignored Kureha and picked up the lunchbox from the ground. I believe you. I don't think it's poisoned. She froze at my words.
俺も彼女に同感だ。お前は殺そうなんて思っていなかった。ただ、弁当を食べて欲しかったんだろう。
Her face slowly softened. Tears welled up in her eyes and began slowly streaming down her
あの
cheek.
時、あなたたちみたいに私を信じてくれる人がいたら自殺なんてしなかっただろうな。
So you did that because you thought nobody believed you? She nodded, then looked up at the ceiling.
彼がお弁当を食べていたら急に倒れて、周りの生徒たちはすぐに私を疑ったわ。
Kids,
そして取り押さえられて
kids learn CPR.
集団になると疑いは事実となってしまう。彼らは私はお弁当に毒を入れたと決めつけて罵倒を浴びせてきたわ。隙をついてなんとか逃れたけど追いかけられて屋上で逃げ場がなくて私はもういいやって思った。こんな優しくない世界ならって。
How awful. Both the rumor and the truth, they were both so terrible and bleak. So you still give lunches because
毒は入ってないんだって分かってほしくてというだけよ。それとここで待っているの。あの日私に告白をしてくれた大好きな人。
it's all told.
お弁当を食べたら告白の返事をするってそう伝えたら 急いで食べたせいで喉におかずを詰まらせてね。
He choked. That explained why he suddenly collapsed.
そういうことならこの空間をうつしおへ戻さないとな。
Hearing Kureha, I was brought back to reality. That's right. She needs to know. That's right. This school is in a different place. He won't be able to find you if you stay here. Can you help us? I offered the lunchbox back to her as she wiped her tears from her eyes and she took it back.
この赤い世界はやっぱり異常なものだったのね。何をすればいいの？
We need you to confirm that you're one of the schools, one of the 7 wonders of the school, and then tell us your name.
あの噂、私大嫌いよ。
I can't promise they'll believe me, but I'll do my best to tell everyone in the mortal realm what really happened.
それで十分よ。ありがとう。
Then, after a pause,
私はこの学校の七不思議の一つ。名前は佐伯かな子。
thank you. With that, our search of the 7 wonders of the school came to an end.
見事だったな。俺が口を挟む隙がなかった。あまり力になれずすまない。
That's not true. That was all thanks to you that I was able to have a conversation with her in the first place. When she swung at me, I might have been knocked out if Kureha hadn't been there to stop the blow. Thank you for protecting me once again, Kureha. Kureha smiled and nodded in response. I should check the printout. Maybe the last flower is colored by now. Kureha, do you mind? I stood up and pulled the printout from my pocket. You're sitting on the floor? The 7 flowers colored in.
ここまで本当によく頑張ったな。
I couldn't have done it without you, Kureha. You helped me every step along the way. Before I could finish thanking him, I noticed. Hey, there's a lot of typos in Kureha's route so far. I mean, that's the second one, but before I could, there's 2 eyes. Before I could finish thanking him, I noticed Kureha's shocked expression. Following his gaze, I looked down at the printout. Oh. Wait, who is that? Hanako? No way. Wait, what? Oh yeah, there's the 8th one. There's the 8th corpse flower.
七不思議じゃなかったってことか。
I had assumed either the poison lunch or the forbidden room would be the last one. I never thought there would be an 8th wonder. Actually, the truth is, at that very moment, hey, I felt a static shock down my spine. What's that? I turned round and there... Yeah, it's Mr. Crawling! The eerie, solitary eye was watching us from above. Yo, just like the silhouette, it does look like crawling. Yay! Kureha! Chapter 6. It turned out the ghost stories of this school, the 7 wonders, actually had an 8th and final mystery. It's weird that Hibiki's route didn't cover this. Like, just like some. I don't like it when stories have like inconsistency within routes. Kureha and I were both surprised at this new revelation and wasn't sure how to proceed. Yo. It's kind of cute though. The face is cute though, no? Cutie patootie. I didn't notice the silhouette that had creeped up from behind me. Before Kureha could move, the raft reached out to and Stop awakening the memories I put to rest. If you seek out the 8th wonder, I will curse you. The words that flowed into my head were cut off. and when I came to, I heard the sound of something falling to the ground. The thing that fell was a large bony arm. I felt a searing pain in my head and was about to collapse on the spot when Kureha grabbed me by the arm. He picked me up and immediately started running. We flew down the staircase and entered one of the nearby classrooms. Kureha set me down on top of a desk, and he looked at me and he looked directly at me.
Sorry. 俺がついていながら危険な目に遭わせてしまって。
It's alright. You don't need to apologize.
顔に触れられていたが、見た目には何も現れていないな。気分はどうだ？
Now, I feel I had a headache, but it was much less intense than before. But more importantly, that wrath, it touched my face. So the words that flew into my head were, she said she would curse me to death. Kureha frowned to himself.
触れられた時、あの悪霊の心残りが流れ込んできたか。
I don't think that was the regrets of her, the remnants of her regrets.
だが、聖夜というものが言っていただろう。お前が幽霊に触れられると、心残りに関する思念が流れ込んでくると。
But that message was directed at me. Kureha looked back at me, stunned. I, too, was still trying to take it all in. She said it clearly, that if I looked for the eighth and final wonder, she would curse me and kill me. Kureha is angry. She said something about not awakening forgotten memories. I'm not sure what that means though.
実は、お前から引き剥がそうと悪霊の腕を掴んだんだが、びくともしなくて、刀で腕を切り落としたんだ。
Oh, then that thing that fell onto the floor was actually... When I regained consciousness, I remember seeing something resembling an arm falling to the ground. The wrath power must be so strong. Kureha had no choice but to use his sword. I'm sorry, I haven't even thanked you for saving me yet. Thank you so much, Kureha. Kureha didn't even seem to hear me. He remained silent, as though deep in thought.
切り落とす時、刀を伝ってきたのか、不思議な心地になったんだ。
What if that was Yui's mom? The family's back together.
うまく言い表せないんだが、心が惹かれるとでも言えばいいのか。
What you're trying to say, huh? Huh? You mean you're drawn to the wrath in the same way you're drawn to the living?
それと比べられればよかったんだが、俺は聖者に惹かれるというもの自体分かっていなくてな。
But you said you were attracted to me before.
前にも言っただろ。お前に惹かれたのは聖者だからじゃない。お前だから惹かれたんだ。
Oh, right. You did say that. In spite of the situation, I couldn't help but to feel stirred by his words.
お前に惹かれるのとは種類が違ってな。どう言えばいいのか。
For now, let's just assume the wrath has done something to impact both of us. Kureha nodded. But what am I supposed to do now? If I go and look for the eighth wonder, the wrath might try to curse and maybe even kill me. Still, I needed to obtain the name of the final wonder. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to return back to the mortal realm.
8つ目を解き明かそうとすれば、あの悪霊にお前が狙われる。だが、解き明かさなければ、いずれここで朽ち果てる。
Kureha's expression expressed my concerns out loud, causing my heart to feel suffocated with my situation. I know, after what just happened... She's cute though, she's so cute! merely reflecting on it caused a chill run up my spine. Now's not the time to mull over things like this, but I can't help myself. Kureha then rested his hand on my shoulders.
俺ができることは、お前を守ることのみ。
よしあっちもですかんかな。
さっきの後では頼りなく思うかもしれないが、この魂にかけてお前を守ると約束する。だから俺を信じてほしい。
His gaze was as sincere as his unwavering tone. I should be happy, but his words seemed to carry deeper meaning, one that filled me with dread rather than joy. He is willing to sacrifice himself to save me. I could see it in his eyes. Of course I believe you, Kureha. I honestly don't know if I've ever known someone as dependable as you, but I wanted to be even stronger, so he doesn't have to pull himself together in harm's way for me.
何か言いかけていたようだが、どうしたんだ？気になることがあるなら言ってくれ。
No, it's nothing. Kureha, thank you. I wanted to protect you too. The words echoed in my heart. I knew better than to say them out loud. Hearing those stories would only make Kureha even worry more. That's right. I got so caught up in the moment, I nearly said them, but instead stammered off.
お前も何か約束してくれるのか？
My desperate attempts to find something to say seemed to have tickled him, because he smiled as he spoke. That's terrible. You shouldn't laugh at me. I've been through a lot.
すまない。だがバカにしたわけじゃないぞ。俺を思ってくれているのが伝わってきて、嬉しくてつい笑ってしまったんだ。だから許せ。
Because he could tell I care about him? His words made my heart quicken. Kureha can be so direct sometimes. I can't help but blush when he talks like that.
お前は無理に約束を交わさなくていい。俺が勝手にしたことだ。
Even still, I wanted to do something to thank him, but I can't think of anything. I wasn't sure if it was enough, but I felt I wanted to say something to him. Kureha, you're dependable and strong. You're someone I can trust from the bottom of my heart. He moved closer. Kureha lifted his hand from my shoulders and moved it closer to my face. Huh? Is he? But then he hesitated, eventually putting his hand down by his side. Boo! Boo, man up, bro.
冗談だ。
He had said the same thing when he teased me the previous time, but this time was different. That was no joke. I could tell from his expression that the way he moved, he wanted to touch me. Why are you lying to me? I shouldn't have asked that, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to know. Kureha looked awkwardly away.
お前の言葉が嬉しすぎて、自然と手が動いていた。すまない。
I didn't think that Kureha wanted to touch me just because I was a member of the living. After all, he said he was attracted to me as a person. That's why he wanted to touch me. I felt confused, yet at the same time incredibly happy.
今以上、お前に惹かれないようにする。思う心を止めなければな。
For some reason, his words left me feeling depressed. No, 去做上面。你要干嘛？ Where are you going? Do you want to stop? I'm not scared of you, but I feel like, do you want to stop? Okay. I hesitated for a brief moment. If I don't say this now, I'm not scared, even if you were to touch me. Kureha's face froze, and a surprised look on his face. I still felt confused. I'm sorry. Please forget I said that.
もう遅い。今のでお前への思いが募ってしまったからな。
Wait, has Masen voiced in any other Otome games before? Oh. Kureha moved his face closer to me.
どう責任を取ってくれる？ 今のは冗談だ。責任を取らせようなんて思ってない。
Sure. Sure, buddy. That's terrible of you. Why do you keep teasing me like that?
お前だって俺の心を翻弄しただろ。
No, I wasn't. I was being genuine.
だが今のような言葉はもう言ってくれるな。
No. Huh?
思い続ければお前に触れたいと思う心を制御できなくなる。その肌に触れお前を心から感じたいと思ってしまうだろう。男として。そうなったらお前を苦しめる。気味が悪いかもしれないが理性が効かなそうでな。
The idea of interacting with him like that made my head spin. So Kureha sees me as a woman. Kureha, I know times are different, but she's still in high school, buddy. I understood his desire to touch someone for whom you have feelings for. Sarah said spirits overcome by darkness will harm my mental state, but Kureha, you don't harbor any dark thoughts or regrets, do you? 'Cause he has amnesia. Asking it that way, I feel as though I was practically asking him to touch me. Yo, we're still in chapter 6. Calm down. I still couldn't bring myself to tell him directly that I had feelings for him.
俺の中にあるのは戸惑いと疑問。だから闇はないと思っている。だが今のを聞くということはいいのか？
I looked directly at him, silently nodding. Kureha slowly reached out his hand to me. He seems to be reaching out for my cheeks. Finally, his cold, ghastly hand touched me. It made my body twitch. Sensing my reaction, Kureha quickly pulled his hand away. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, wait. Oh, Kureha looks so much younger. Oh my god. Hello? Whoa. Wait. Kureha looks so much younger here. Hello? He actually looks like 17, 16. But I reflexively grabbed his hand. He's shaking. That told me all I needed to know. He was shaking because he was worried about how I'd react. Don't worry, I didn't feel anything. That's not exactly true. I was finally able to feel close to him.
本当に平気か？気を使って我慢しているんじゃ。
You don't believe me?
そういうわけじゃないが、どうしても怖くてな。
His fears were palpable as he continued to tremble. I'm starting to fall for him. Girl, I've already started to fall for him long ago. The fact that he was worried so much about me filled me with joy. No, it's not causing me any pain at all. The coldness is actually quite comforting. You have sleeve. Pull up your sleeve.
それならよかった。
Kureha has sleeve. Just pull up the sleeve a little bit so that it covers like your hands and you can touch however you want, you know? Kureha, I'm going to try to discover the eighth wonder. So please protect me.
最後まで守り抜く覚悟だ。お前がうつしょへ戻る時までそばにいる。今そばにいさせてくれ。
That should be my line. I'm the one who wants to stay by my side. Even though I knew we had to say goodbye someday, I still wanted to be by his side. It was just as Kureha said. The deeper my feelings grew, the less I could control myself. Then, the next moment, Ow! I felt a sharp pain on my right cheek and instinctively covered it with my hand.
やはり俺が触れたことで。
You touched her left cheek though. Huh? My right cheek, but he touched your left cheek. No, that's not that. Kureha put my arm away and looked at the spot where my cheek where I felt pain.
これは
Kureha seemed shocked as he looked at me, but the pain took all my attention. A gaze. The door of the classroom was open. Hey, we got a stalker in here. It was a red eye peeking through the crack. Then, the final wonder. The more you chase, the stronger the curse. Until your mind lays raw. The pain vanished in an instant. The rat at the door was gone.
このままではまずい
I'm trying to think who could. Well, the rat has black hair, and you know who else has black hair? Yui or Kureha. Maybe. Kureha, do you have like a wife? Kureha picked me up from the ground and tried to run out of the classroom. Unable to stop shaking, I grabbed hold of his collar tightly as I could. I'm so scared. It was an immediate sense of fear, unlike anything I've ever felt before. What was going to happen to me? I hurried to the nurse's office with her. What was going on? That thing that appeared on her right cheek. I knew I had to find a place for her to rest. I held her tightly, hoping to stop her from shaking.
大丈夫だ俺がついてるから
She said nothing as she held tightly onto me. I wasn't sure exactly what happened. All I knew was that I touched her cheek. She seems to be in great pain. You touched her left cheek, and she felt pain on her right cheek. Do you not know your left and right? See, that's the left cheek. It must be because I touched her. But I touched her yeah, exactly. But I touched her on the other cheek. It's just a small detail. It's all my fault. What have I done? Had I known this would happen, I would have sealed away the feelings I had for her. But it's too late to regret it now. I just have to cut these feelings off. I have to make sure nothing like this happens again. Wait. Is this? Coming to, I looked around to find that I was back in the nurse's office. I got up and tried to think. Kureha was carrying me and... Did I faint from fear? I love how Yui and Kureha has this like sibling relationship. She's like trying to comfort him. I could hear voices from behind the curtains. Is it Kureha and Yui? I quickly patted my head and clothes before opening the curtain to get out of bed. Thanks for letting me rest, you two. Upon seeing me, Kureha and Yui both audibly sighed with relief.
何を言っているの辛い時は休むのが一番よ気分はどう
I'm sorry for making you worry, and I'm totally fine, I think. Kureha, thank you for carrying me all the way here.
俺はいらないそれよりも
Kureha frowned.
すまないお前の右頬に現れたあざは俺のせいだ
What mark? Can I see? Huh? What mark?
少し待っていて
After Yui said that, she went over to the nurse's office and took something out from inside.
これで見てみなさい
A hand mirror? I looked at my face and... What is this? There was a black bruise on my right cheek. Then I thought back on what happened in the classroom. Did that voice do it? I mean, Koyu also had like this kind of thing, but like flower patterns on his arm. I don't know if they ever explained that about Koyu. Like, why is there like the pattern on his arm? I only saw the eye for a moment, but I knew it belonged to the ref from before. Could it be that the ref did something to me when it touched me? Curse you. I felt a shiver after remembering it.
すまない俺のせいだ
This isn't your fault,
俺
Kureha.
がお前に触れていた時にそのあざが現れたんだだから
No, it's not your fault, Kureha. This mark is... I paused for a moment before going on to explain where I believe the mark came from. Remember, Kureha? You touched me here, on my left cheek. It was the ref that touched me on the right cheek. Honestly, I couldn't remember being touched by the ref. All I could remember was the negative thoughts that flooded my mind. In response, Kureha furrowed his brow.
お前の言う通りだが
No, I am right. The ref did it. I couldn't tell you this earlier, but I felt like someone was watching me in the classroom. Then, when I saw the ref peek at me through the crack of the door,
そうだったのか気づけずにすまない
no, it's not your fault, Kureha. I didn't realize it at first either.
ということはあなたはその悪霊に呪いとかそういう物騒なものをかけられて
I think so. At least, that's what the ref said. It said the curse would get stronger if I pursued the final wonder. If she pursues the final wonder. But what if Yui did it for us? Ha ha ha. Curse, curse, curse. Until my mind lay rotting. Terrified, I fell to my knees.
しっかりして
Yui immediately rushed over to me, closely followed by Kureha. They both held me onto a chair.
呪いがかかっているのならこのまま8つ目を追うわけにはいかない
でもそうしないと彼女がうつしおへ戻る道は
彼女に手伝わせなきゃいい俺たちで動こう
See? That's what I said. Huh? But
明暗だけれどそれでは意味がないと思う描かれた彼岸花は彼女の所有しているプリントに現れているのよ
Yui's right. I had to be the one that uncovers the mystery, or the girl who pulled me into who put this all into action wouldn't accept it, and the eighth flower would remain unfulfilled.
私たちが動いたとして彼女の技に影響しないとは言い切れないわ私たちが調べるだけで何かしてくるかも
ということはどこかで見ているのか
We can I don't know, get Hibiki to pull the eighth wonder into the mirror world, and then get us.
そうじゃないかしら神様のような力はないと思うし実際に観察しているのよ
I instinctively glanced at the door. Kureha rushed to check outside. Kureha?
大丈夫だ今はいない
I felt a wave of relief wash over me.
それなら話し合うなら今ね手早く済ませるわよ
Right.
悪いが俺はここで見張りながらにさせてもらうあれが近づいてきたらいけないからな
Thank you. I felt safer knowing Kureha would be on guard at the door.
言い忘れていたけれどクレハさんから全て話は聞いているわ私からも開かずの間について伝えてあるそれで私が感じたところだけれど悪霊は8つ目の七不思議に異常なまでに反応を示しているということは関係しているのよ
Could it be the name of the ref that I need to unlock the... Wait, could it be the name of the ref that is the name I need to unlock the final mystery? The thought made me quiver with fear. Just as I was about to say that it was impossible, Kureha spoke up.
そういえば
And you know who doesn't have memories? Kureha. Oh, yes. More precisely, is that not to awaken the memories it put to sleep?
8つ目を探れば記憶が蘇ってしまう。
Possibly. What does it mean for the memory to be revived? Both are kind of the same. To put it as simply as possible, I suspect that's a memory she doesn't want to revive. But given the way she said it, I think it's someone else's memory.
待って、そも
Kureha.
そも悪霊はほぼ自我がないと言われているから、記憶とかそういう以前の話だわ。
それもそうだし、意志を持って彼女に接触してきているのもおかしな話だ。
Couldn't she remember some things? A hush fell over them.
こればかりは悪霊にならないとわからないでしょうね。
You're right. But not having memories. I see. Wait, not having memories sounds like... I glanced at Kureha. Kureha, you mentioned feeling something when you severed the rat's arm with your sword, right?
ああ、そうだが、それが何か関係しているのか。
We're having an Akazan moment here. He has like a wife that he forgot about or something. You say you're drawn to the wrath, and yet you have no memories of how you died.
どういうことクレアさん、悪霊に心が惹かれたの
Kureha remained silent, offering no answer. Maybe that wrath is somehow linked to your death, Kureha. Maybe that's why it doesn't want the memories to be revived. It doesn't want Kureha to find out the truth. My gaze shifted to Kureha's abdomen. His clothes were stained red with what looks like blood. Could a wrath have killed Kureha?
クレアさん、幽霊として目覚めてからあの悪霊を初めて見たのはいつ
1、2年ほど経ったくらいだったと思うが。
So it sounds like my theory is incorrect then.
いや、幽霊が初めから悪霊化しているとは言い切れない。
So if you don't know what she looks like before becoming a wrath, she might have arrived around the same time as you. Could the divine invocation incident be at the Tsukigami estate and the wrath somehow be linked to Kureha?
まあ、あの悪霊について話を聞いて回れば分かってくるだろう。話し合いはもう良さそうだな。俺は外に出てあの悪霊に関して話を聞いて回る。
私は開かずの間の噂話を探るわ。すでに調べ始めてはいたけれど、まだ分かっていなくてね。あなたはここでお留守番よ。おそらくもうカリファは効かないでしょうから。
Do Khalifa flower lose their effect over time?
いいえ、違うわ。カリファの花びらを出してみて。
I have read the Khalifa flower from my handkerchief. The petal I found inside were all black and withered. Get Seiya on speed dial and get him to deliver the whole tree
や
here.
っぱりね。悪霊に触れられた時に力を発揮して枯れてしまったのだわ。
The wrath's touch. Come to think of it, I remember feeling something like a static shock on the back when it touched me. I didn't see the wrath behind me, but I suddenly experienced this shock. It must have been the Khalifa flowers.
一度しか効力はないのよ。だから今のカリファに力はもうないわ。
My laptop is... I see. So if I didn't have the Khalifa flowers with me at that time, I could have been grabbed from behind and taken away. Thank goodness the Khalifa flowers were with me.
カリファはもうないから違う方法であなたを守れないわね。
Did she not just hide in the mirror in Hibiki's route? Like, we went into the mirror in Senna's route, though. He then took out the key from her pocket. I looked at the tag on the key and saw it said nurse office on it. That's the key to the nurse's office. Do you take it from the faculty room?
あなたが眠っている間にね、役に立つかなと思って。この世界は幽霊であっても扉に手をかけなければ開けられない。だから鍵を閉めておけば安全でしょ。
Thank you. That's quite reassuring.
それじゃ私は先に出るわね。クレハさんが出た後、鍵を閉めるのを忘れずに。
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Yui. I owe you one. Yui smiled at me and left the nurse's office.
内鍵は何があっても絶対に開けるな。誰が来てもだ。
Got it. Oh, but Yui has a key. So what do I do when you come back, Kureha?
そうだな。俺とお前しか知り得ない言葉を合言葉にするか。
Kureha then moved his face closer to my ear and whispered.
いざ。
Oh, alright, cause he knows her name. Kureha whispered caused my heart to jump. After stepping back, I saw that he was smiling.
この世界になるより以前からお前のことは見てきている。おそらくここの幽霊でそうしてきたのは俺だけだ。
That's right. Kureha said he knew me from before. He must have heard my name when I was talking with Sayaka or something. I guess you're the only one that knows, huh? Well, I'm glad you remembered.
俺も名を呼べて嬉しいよ。ずっと呼びたかったからだ。俺が呼びかけたら戸に耳をつけろ。お前の名をささやくから。
Yes, I'll be waiting for you to come back. But please, make sure there's no one around so they can't hear.
ああ、心得ている。しかし、ここでは絶対に名を口にするなとお前に言ったが、優越感に浸っていたかったのかもしれない。お前の名を知るのは、ここでは俺だけ。俺は意外と独占欲が強かったらしい。あの赤い本は知るところだが。
There's something about that makes me feel so flattered.
それじゃあ、俺も行ってくる。俺が戻るまで無事でいてくれよ。
Then, before he left, I want to hold his I want to hold his hand. Hold his hand. Darling, hold my hand. Nothing beats a jet-to holiday. I took Kureha's hand and held it firmly in my own hand.
お前、怖くないのか？あんなことがあった後で。
The mark isn't your fault, Kureha. It's okay. Really. Kureha's eyes widened in surprise, followed by a hint of blush. Just be careful, okay? Don't overdo it out there. Kureha squeezed my hand in return, and then...
一ついいか？戻ってきたら、またこうして手を握っても。
Yes, sir. Yeah, of course. He's blushing! Ooh. My reply came out a bit awkward, but Kureha just offered a genuine smile.
約束だぞ。では、行ってくる。
いってらっしゃい. Releasing my hand, Kureha exited the nurse's office. A promise, I'm already looking forward to it. I swiftly secured the lock after his departure and settled into a chair. A wave of loneliness washed over me, and an uneasy feeling crept in my arm. I just hope they both come back safely. Thinking of all the things they were doing for me, I became filled with concern. My mind wandered to the connections between the wrath, Kureha's marriage, and the divine invocation incident. I'm still a bit confused about the divine invocation incident. So basically, like, 9 people got kidnapped? Is that what happened? After leaving the nurse's office, I wandered around, questioning the other ghosts about the wrath. Everyone had heard of the raft, but that was about all. Then again, I wasn't much different. I didn't know anything concrete about the raft. I asked Hibiki about it, but that led nowhere. All my efforts seemed in vain. Sighing, I gazed down at my hand.
やっと名を呼べたな。
I whispered her name before, but it felt empty, hollow. She had no way to respond. But this time, she blushed when I said her name. The whole thing felt thrilling and exciting. I longed to say her name even more, to have her gaze meet mine.
あまり欲を出してはいけないな。
There was work to be
そう
done.
だ。戻った時、ただいまと言ってみるか。
My thoughts preoccupied with her, I continued to speak with other ghosts. Oh, chapter 7. Really? Already chapter 7? Oh. I want to keep going, but then I don't like to use my laptop when it's charging. Might continue tonight, depending if he wants to do full life detail. But yeah, Kureha has such a sweetie pie. I love him. Yeah. Chapter Common Route and chapter 6 done. On to chapter 7 next. Kureha has such a sweet. I love him. Wow.